my live for today. Uh, it's a little overcast, so it's not too bad. I have the mics on today, so hopefully it'll be better for you. Yeah, they're on. So I have the mics on. I use my Rode 2 wireless. I think they're called Rode Go 2 wireless. Anyway, so we'll give a few more minutes for people to join. I've got my True Fruit, my little raspberry snack, chocolate covered raspberry snack. So, yummy. So what are we doing today? The horses are over here behind me. There we go. And there they are. So I can actually put this over here and we'll hopefully be able to watch them without them coming over here and knocking it over. We'll see. Put that out of the way. Uh-oh. Comes the baby horse. We might not be able to keep this out here very long. We'll see. Oh, he's going that way. Oh, he's got the ball. Let's see if I can move this. Oh, I'm just having problems with my... Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, you stepped on it and scared yourself. Goober. Yay, they're all playing. Oh, distracted by grass. I'm going to play for a little bit. So if you join us, go in the chat and say hi, so I can say hi to whoever's joining us. The boys are over there playing. They were just playing with the big ball here a minute ago. Let's see if I can set the camera over here again and see if they'll not bother with it. More than likely they'll bother with it. Let's see. Whoops. Oh yeah, the camera got all bent out of shape. Sorry. having a little malfunction here with my gimbal. Hey, is that Almendra and Ramiro? Hi. Thanks for joining us. My, I don't know what's happening with my, there we go. Something was going awry with, with my gimbal here. But they're over there playing. So that is, hi there. Thanks for joining us. So what you're seeing is the one on the left. Whoops. And the thing just went berserk. I don't know that using the gimbal today was a good idea. So we have the smaller one, believe it or not, is my 4-year-old. Hi, Purple Bullet. That's my 4-year-old that just reared up and played over there. And the bigger one is, believe it or not, a yearling. So that's the baby. Let's see if I can, whoops. I'm experimenting with the gimbal today, so bear with me. I think it's messed up because of the weight with the mics, because I'm using mics today. So they're over there playing again. They were just playing with the ball that's over here. They were having fun with that a minute ago. So they usually do all kinds of antics when they're out here in the arena, so it's kind of fun to sit down here and do a live chat with them playing. You guys have any questions about the horses? I don't know if you've been to my channel before. More than happy to answer some questions while we're here. So the one on the left, that is the 4-year-old. The one behind him now is the yearling. So the 4-year-old is, his registered name is León de Escuro, which means dark legend, and his barn name is Oreo. The big one that just reared, that's my baby. He's a yearling. His name is Duende de Marengo. We call him Duende. My husband calls him Dwayne, but I call him Duende because that's his name. And it means like a little imp or a spirit. So that's the meaning of Duende. They are both pure Race Espana, pure Spanish horses, or Andalusians, if you're not familiar with PREs. They're both registered in Spain with ANSE, the Spanish registry. And I do dressage. So Oreo, the one that's now walking to the right, he is now qualified for the regional amateur championships. And he's also qualified for the California Dressage Society National Championships at training level. He's just 4 years old. So we're just starting on our career of dressage. Hopefully someday, if you guys follow us along, maybe someday we will be at Grand Prix. And he's walking over here. Uh-oh, Duende's got a look in his eye. Let's see what Duende's up to. Duende's going to come play with the ball. Here we go. Yay! Yeehaw! I'm going to play over here now. So the 4-year-old is on the left. He has the longer mane. And the 1-year-old or yearling is on the right. He has the shorter mane, and he's bigger. I know. He's going to be a big boy. Oh, they're going to take a grass break? No, it's going to play some more. Yeah, if you've joined us, go ahead and put a message in the chat, and love to say hi to everybody. All the horses are out here playing. I hope you're enjoying this Saturday afternoon, wherever you're at. We're going to ride later. I'm just having them play for now. Of course, the yearling, he won't be ridden for about 3 more years. He's still a baby. Yeah, go to play. Come on, boys. Duende. Duende. Very good. They're just playing little games like they do. They do this a lot. You can see we got some flowers on the tree back there on the behind them. We got some little flower buds coming out on that tree. Oh, Oreo's pushing him off. That's some natural horsemanship for you. And they're going to go back to grass. They kind of ebb and flow. They'll eat grass for a little bit, and then something will startle them, or they get bored with the grass, and then they start playing and running, and then they go back to the grass. So it's kind of, this is what turnout is. It's what horses do when they're out doing horse things. Let me see if I can set this down again. Yep, they're just going to eat for a little bit. And I'm going to get my little snack. Put my microphone further away so you don't have to listen to me crunch. That's Oreo pushing Duende back, claiming his space. Oh, here they come. Just push the ball. He likes to play with the ball. Oh, he's going to go in there. You can see how wet it is. It got all tore up when they went out yesterday. This back on. Put that down there. So he's going to eat some grass over there at the end of their paddock. So I just put panels over there so that they can go outside and eat. Oh, whoa! The gimbal's having a fit. There we go. Yeah, it's funny. I think the weight with the microphone is throwing the gimbal off. And Oreo's over here drinking some water. Whoops, did it again. That's not good. I put it on the gimbal so it would be easier to hold, but looks like it's being a pain now. There we go. I don't know if it's trying to focus on the horses or what, but it is being a bit of an annoyance. He's thirsty, drinking a lot of water. Oops. How annoying this thing is being. I wonder if it's because it's trying to track the horses or something. Oh, let's go over here. See if that'll work. Yeah. See if it'll focus on Oreo. Oh, there comes Duende. Stopping for a snack. Let's see if we can get him to play with his ball. That's not. It's going that way. I was going to move the ball, but it's not close enough to the fence. There they go. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, they're going to go back to playing. Yeah, if you have any questions, throw them in the chat while we're hanging out watching the horses play. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. That's the baby throwing his leg there and doing a little rear. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you did. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. You can hit like, subscribe. You can Put the notifications on. I've been trying to do a live like weekly on Saturdays if it's a nice weather out, and come out here and just watch the horses hang out. So if you like to hang out with some horses for the day, or at least in a little while, half an hour or so, then, you know, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. I don't know what it's doing. It's making funny noises. Yeah, just focus on the horses here, camera. This is it's died off again. This unit that I'm holding, the gimbal, is part of the Go 360. I have the app, I just didn't use it for this. Whoops, there they go. You wanna play with the ball? Here it comes. Yeah, go play with your ball. I know, that's what the people want to see. They want to see you play ball. No, you're done? Oops. Let's make it back off here. Camera, back off. There we go. No. There we go. Sorry about that. Tried to get it so it was not so zoomed in. Well, they're back to grazing. So we are here in Northern California, if you're wondering where we're at. We're in the valley, in between the coastal range, the Mendocinos Mountains, and the Sierra Range, which is the other side of me. So we're in the valley in between two mountain ranges. So it's fairly mild here. When you talk about snow in California, it's up in the mountains. Quite a bit further up in elevation than we are, which is kind of cool. It gets hot here in the summer, as expected, because we're in a valley. But most of the year the weather's pretty mild and we can ride most of the year. This is our winter season, so this is our rainy season. We just had an inch of rain the other day, and you can see how tore up the grass is over there that they're eating off of. That's because the ground is so saturated. Drains really well, so you can see the arena is in really good shape. Rode in there yesterday. They've been turned out yesterday and today. So the arena does really well, even with all that water. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to hang here for a little bit and watch the horses hang out. And I'm going to eat my my snack and enjoy the pleasant day. And like I said earlier, they'll graze for a little bit, eat some grass, and then they will go play for a little bit, and then they'll go back and eat grass again. So their turnout is play in amongst eating. Let's see if I can set this down. I don't know if this will be okay here. Oops, it's hung up. No. Let's see if it'll focus. Okay, leave it there for a minute, see if it'll stay focused on the boys. He's slinging around the piece of grass. It's got dirt on it. I apologize. I'm eating my snack. See if I can get that air. Level it out. It's not so crooked. Yeah. Are they still in frame? Yeah. If I can move this over to the other chair. Oh. Move it over here. There we go. See if it'll stay on them. And they're just eating down. Whoops. That thing is just really sensitive. They're over there eating the grass that's out in front of their paddocks. The more they eat, the less I have to mow in the late spring, summer. Hi, baby Bubba. We don't have any bears here. Like I said, I'm in the valley. If you go up to the foothills, there'll be bears there. Bears, and there's a wolf pack actually just north of us here in the valley. They discovered them about 20, well, maybe 15 minutes north of me. They discovered a new wolf pack. They just caught them the other day and tagged and collared them all. There was 12, which is exciting. That if you have a wolf pack in the area, it means that they've got enough food to live on, which would be deer and other small animals. We actually have a mountain lion in my area. We had predation problems with the mountain lion a couple years ago. I lost 2 adult sheep and 3 lambs to the mountain lion right here on the property, and we're very close to town. The town line, because we're considered county, is like, I don't know, less than half a mile, or yeah, less than a half a mile up the street is the center of town. But mountain lions have a very large range, so he was coming about every 3 months. So that means he was moving through his territory. The horses don't fight off the lion because the lion doesn't mess with them. Hey, don't push on the fence. Mountain lions, they predate on wild horse foals. So they'll go after a foal, but they won't go after a full horse. Because if a mountain lion gets injured, same thing with a bear. If they get injured by big prey, then they could potentially die. So they're not going to take on anything that's that large. We have donkeys out with the sheep, so the donkeys, will run around and kind of harass a predator. We haven't had any problems since the new neighbors moved in. They've got a dog and cows and goats and a lot of activity. The more activity you have on your farm, the less problems you have with predators. They don't want to be bothered with us. We have a fox, so we know we have a fox. And 2 of the neighbors have had chickens disappear because they weren't putting the chickens up at night. So we have a fox, but he doesn't bother any of the horses or the sheep or anything. So I don't care. And we know we have skunks. And I've seen 1 possum once in 7 years. So most of the animals that we have would be in the orchards that surround us or behind us. So they'll be out in the orchards and you never know they were there. Looks like they're moving down here again. Oops, sorry about that. Looks like they're going to move over here towards the arena again to come out and play. You doing, Oreo? No, don't play with that. He's trying to reach the manure fork. Whoops. God, that's annoying. Sorry. I don't know why. Oh, I guess it turned itself off. Be better off just to have brought a regular selfie stick the way this thing's acting. But, no, none of the wildlife in the area bother the horses. We had a dog attack Monday night, so that really ticked me off. Killed one of my ram lambs. It was in the front pasture at night. Pretty good sized dog. We don't know whose dog it was, but we have our suspicions. But nobody claimed responsibility for it. And that's an expensive problem because it's a preventable problem. That's what makes me mad. Dog attacks shouldn't happen. What are you doing? Oh, did you just... I hope you didn't break my water line. Oh, I guess not. There's a water line there. He stepped on it, but it didn't break. Thank goodness. It's like 1,200 pounds of baby on it. You can see here behind us, these are all the orchards I was talking about. So we have olive orchards. We have an olive orchard on our property too. There's the sheep. They're over there doing sheep things. And then there's the donkeys. I can see one of them. The other one is behind the tree, so you probably can't see her. That's Jenny and Amy. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There's Amy. And Jenny is to her right, but you can't really see her because she's darkly colored. And there's Tupac, his bum. And then there's some of the girls and some of the babies. That's baby girl's lamb, so that's a 6-month-old. Little ewe lamb. There's another ewe over here. So they're over there on the other side of the ditch, and an area of the property we call the island. And they're over there eating. And there's one of my other rams over there with the young ones. Let's see what the horses are doing. Oh, he's over here hoovering. Duende's full on stuffing his face. And the reason why we have the sheep is for fire reduction. So the first year that we had the property, the grass out there in that area where I just showed you where the sheep are had about 4 feet of tall growth of grass. And then when it dries after the spring rainy season, it becomes a huge hazard, a fire hazard. So, and we were mowing and mowing and mowing, and we couldn't keep up with it. So we got all the sheep to keep the property groomed. And they're doing such a good job, we don't even mow the front yard anymore. They just are loose on the property 24/7. So it's their job to keep all the vegetation under control and it reduces our fire danger. And if we did have any fire issues, all we'd have to do is put the horses in the arena. The sheep and donkeys would get out of the way of it, and we'd be fine. But yeah, fire danger is a real problem in the West because it's so dry throughout many months in the summer. And the horses can only eat so much. Eventually, we're hoping to have them out here in the pasture out there where the sheep are. I've got we've got to do a bunch of fence work out there in order to do that. We just haven't got around to it. Too many other priorities. But you can see the sheep and donkeys keep it really tidy. And they eat, you can see the rubbing and eating there on the trees. That's from the sheep. So they do a really good job keeping the property with low fire stuff for the rest of the summer. And we have, what are you doing? Whatever Oreo's or Duende's doing. All right, well, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to wrap it up here. Been on here for about 30 minutes, so they're not doing too much right now. They're just hanging out. So I will wrap it up. And then, yeah, watch my channel for some shorts. I usually put little short clips up. And then I've got a show coming up in about 3 weeks, 2 weeks? 3 weeks, something like that. Where Oreo, my 4-year-old, and I are going to be doing some more shows in March. And yeah, I'd appreciate it if you give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss when we do another live event. Last time I did a live event from the horse show, depending on if people are interested or not, I might do another one at the next horse show. Usually there's quite a bit of time in between, and I go watch other classes anyway, so it's kind of nice to just kind of chat about what I'm watching, and in case people have questions and they're not sure about something. Well, they're just going to wander off. All right, well, I will see you next time I do a live. Thanks for coming. Let me swing it around here. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And like I said, make sure you hit the like and subscribe underneath the video, and turn on the notifications. There's a little bell there. Turn the notifications on. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just lets you know when we've gone live or we've got new content that we've uploaded to the channel. We don't have any monetization on this channel. The channel is not huge like some of the other ones where they do ads and stuff. We're not there. We're just a small channel. It's just me. I'm just an adult amateur rider and my horses and my little farm, and you know, and I'm just sharing a little bit of my life with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for coming.